One of the biggest decisions facing new Raid Shadow Legends players is this champion right here, Rector Drath. It's hard to get strong champions, and we see her being very effective in the arena and in the campaign. The only way that you can guarantee her is by buying the advanced pass for a nice price of $14.99. Now, you do get a ton of other stuff, but I want to talk about this champion specifically. Rector Drath, is she worth it? What is up, Raiders of Teleria? My name is Charlie. This is New Raiders Only, and in this video, we're going to talk a little bit about Rector Drath, the Knights Revenant Epic Support Champion, and should you want her? Should you spend the money to get her? As a free-to-play or a budget player, you might be tempted to. In my opinion, she doesn't have a great aesthetic, but that's obviously my opinion. There's a couple of things that I want to bring to your attention about her kit that are very, very strong. First and foremost, her A2 ability, Necro Mutation. Great area of effect heals, and the Perfect Veil ability is very nice. Additionally, the continuous heal adds on as well. Perfect Veil means you cannot target that champion. This comes into play a little bit later on. We also have Spirit Form that revives a single ally with 60% health, fills their turn meter by 60%, and puts that Perfect Veil buff on them. So you can revive a single champion, and they can't be harmed for a couple of turns. This is very nice. This is very nice. And then finally, her Scepter of Authority, or A1, attacks one enemy and has a good chance of placing a decrease attack debuff on the enemy for 2 turns. Now, this is great. This is a strong champion. She's great in PvE content like the Doom Tower, like the clan boss, the Hydra clan boss, and of course in faction wars, crypts, all that as well. Arena, very good in arena because of the veil, because of the revive, all of that. She's especially good on defenses in arena, ones that don't rely on speed to survive, to win. Now, some downsides about Rector Drath. It doesn't seem like there are many, but she doesn't do much damage. And as a support, that's okay. You don't have to do a ton of damage as a support champion, although a lot of support champions do a lot of damage. And while we're discussing it, I want to talk to you about why I am not going to buy the pass and get Rector Drath. The rest of the items in the pass are very good. I would love to have them. The skill books and the turkeys or the chickens or whatever. Chickens and turkeys, whatever. But the thing that I have is I have a collaboration with Raid Shadow Legends for 4 free epic champions. You get Uugo from the start. Now, Uugo doesn't have really anything to compare to Rector Drath. She doesn't. But with my link, you start the game with Uugo, but a couple of levels later, you actually get Tagoar. We're going to call him T-God for short. This guy can revive all dead allies, not just one, but all allies. He also places a shield buff on all allies for 2 turns, equal to the max health of Tagoar, which is not quite as good as Veil or Perfect Veil, but whereas Rector revives 1, Tagoar revives all. How about that? We also have the increased speed boost. We also have this damage shield whenever allies get low. And we gain the benefit of the increased defense buff, which kind of takes the place of the decreased attack buff that Rector puts on the opponent. So in many ways, Tagoar is just a better free Rector Drath, in my opinion. And since my opportunity collaboration is a URL, a link, and it's not a promo code, you can actually use the promo code Desert Queen for 2 in a rack, and she can put the decreased attack buff on the enemy and spread to multiple allies. She's also got some heals, she's got some increased defense and some increased speed buffs, and eventually you're going to get more continuous heal and more debuff removal than you can handle. So absolutely free using my link in the description, the QR code, and the pinned comment, and promo code Desert Queen for 2 in a rack. Or you pay $14.99 and deal with that, with a less attractive, less aesthetically pleasing champion, in my opinion. Let me know in the comment section down below, which did you choose? I'm eager to hear it. I love you all. Good luck in Teleria.